Hey guys, welcome back. It's Monday night, 1st of August. How you doing, May?
Doing good. It's hot here.
Oh yeah, awesome. This is our second night to do this live stream, and again, we're newbies at it, but we thought this might be a fun way to engage the community and just kind of be real and keeping it like that happy, fun vibe here in the Laser Lounge.
We're
So
excited.
absolutely. So I'll introduce myself for those that don't know us, because we're going to go live stream on YouTube and Facebook, and then we're also going to turn this into a podcast. So there's several people that maybe are new to what we're doing here, so we might as well introduce ourselves. My name is Alicia Pate, and I'm one of the admins for the Laser Lounge, and I've been in the laser industry like maybe 3 years. So I have two CO2 lasers and two fiber lasers, and I love doing it as a side hustle, and I love teaching and showing people what I know. And I'm an engineer at Chevron by day. May, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm May Armstrong, and I'm one of the admins here at Laser Lounge. And same with Alicia. I've been doing laser business full time for 3 years. I used to be a freelance graphic designer and building brands, and I'm also the Adobe ambassador for Adobe Express. And I'm just happy to be here. The first live
Awesome.
working session.
All right. So we're trying to figure out the right cadence for this. And I know some of our neighbors, we call them some of our best buddies, are doing them on certain nights, and we don't want to conflict with that. And we're doing it on Monday tonight just because I'm traveling, so it just made sense. So we will eventually find a routine night that we can do this at a certain time. That way you guys can have regular content. And we've got some great plans ahead. We're going to talk about business stuff. We're going to talk about vendors, pricing, where to buy supplies, tools. We're going to bring companies in here, talk about what their strategic plans are or any product lines they're going to be rolling out. So look forward to what we're doing over the next year. So this is going to be a weekly event that May and I will host, bringing in different people and different counterparts to get the vibe going. So just wanted to kind of set the stage. So I'm going to turn it over to May. May's going to kind of showcase a little bit tonight some of her strengths in the Adobe space. So May, what are you going to show us tonight?
So I want to walk you guys through. I'm going to try and share my screen. Let's see if I can figure that out without fumbling. Let's see. So I am going to give you guys an overview of Adobe Express. And so some of you probably have the full Adobe Express, Adobe Creative Cloud membership. I have the full one just because I use all of them. And if you do have that membership, you don't have to pay. That is included with your Adobe Cloud membership. Now, for those that don't use any of the Adobe Cloud apps, you can download it for free. You can download it for free and use it as a desktop version, like what I'm doing now. Or you can use, let's see, your phone, your iPad, and there's just a few things that will be available for you for free. You'll have some unique templates that will be available for you. You can use some sort of Adobe fonts, royalty free, select Adobe stock photos that you can use and download as well and use that for your design and campaign. You can do some basic editing. Overall, enough to get you started. The storage is not a lot, but if you're doing a lot of marketing for social media, I think I would go for the big one. But it's really affordable. It's only $9.99 a month. If you're a business, just go ahead and lump that in and do a tax write-off. But for $9.99 a month, you can get all the premium assets. And we'll go into
I
that.
didn't know that, May, that it was. I always thought that you had to have the full Creative Cloud suite to use it. So that's actually kind of a nice option. If you don't want to own the whole thing, you can just use the Express tool for $10 a month. So I learned that tonight. So.
Exactly. And it's really nice. It just makes you look good. It's fast, it's easy, it's convenient. You can pull it up on your desktop while you're lasering. You can pull it up on your phone if you're on the go. The premium one will give you access to planning and scheduling. And back in May, I can't remember if you guys saw my recording about that. It's a platform where you can schedule all your social media and push your marketing strategy across all content. So now they've added two more platforms. They have it LinkedIn. I don't know if you guys advertise there. Maybe you guys have a relatable product that you can post within LinkedIn. You can do that now. And Pinterest. I don't know if you guys are using Pinterest.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at it, and I should really try that because then other people out there love shopping through Pinterest. So that's
I've heard that Pinterest is like the secret that so many people buy there. Like I never shop there, but I've been told there's a lot of people that get sales on Pinterest. And then I've also told LinkedIn is kind of the new thing, right? Where there's so many professional business people leverage your
yes.
network and start marketing there.
And I think those two are pretty significant just within the Adobe meeting that we have once a month. Those are the top two platforms that have been requested to be added in the scheduling roadmap. And so it's kind of nice to have that there. You have Twitter, obviously, and then you have Instagram and now Facebook.
Yeah.
So let's get into, so this is what it looks like if you're starting new. But since I do have it, I'm going to go inside Adobe Express, and this is what it looks like. So you'll get access and create customized size, a story, Instagram posts, and so on and so forth. They have try quick actions here, which I've utilized quite a bit. And I think I did a quick video about the QR code. And this is new PDF. You can make PDF flyers here if you want to send that out to your
Hey,
clients.
May, I think we're
Yes.
not seeing that. Show us that screen. We're just on one screen.
Oh, let me see. Oh, that's weird.
That's
Let me
okay. I'm
try.
still seeing the pricing one.
Okay. Let me try. I'm going to try and share. I don't know. I went to another page and it didn't. Okay. It opened a new one. Can you guys see this now?
Yep, we're good now.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sorry. I was talking and didn't realize that it didn't go through. So when you open Adobe Express, I do have it, but when you start the free trial, this is how it's going to look like. You can select here. They have different options. I have the full version, the full access. And so I have an option here where it says schedule. And then brand also shows up when you have the premium membership. And they have quick actions here. And I think I did a video a few months ago about QR code. And then this is new. All new items will be highlighted with that purple what do you call that icon. And then if you scroll through, it'll just give you recommendations of things that are hot and people are using, and popular templates right here, different ideas for stories if you need kind of like a little template to get you going. They
Yeah.
have different ones. And then
I
for
love the
Instagram,
templates. I love the
yeah,
templates. I pull them and I'll change the topic, but sometimes
yeah,
you can just look at the layout of the design, right? Like if you're looking at the one on the left, I'm just surviving Monday. Like that may
yeah.
be a nice layout for what I want, and I can just change the colors or the text, and it's so easy.
Yes, and you can use any of the templates. And then once you start building your brand, you can then apply the colors, the fonts, and everything, and then make it look like your style. And then another thing that I wanted to point out, when you scroll down here, if you pay the premium fee, you get the full access for Adobe Express, obviously, and then Premiere Rush. I don't know if you guys know Premiere Rush. I use it. It's my little shortcut. I don't like editing within TikTok and Instagram. This is like my secret right here. I use Premiere Rush, and this is how I edit and shoot my videos. And then I string them together, and then I load it to any of the platforms that I want, and then I add the music. So it's just a little bit easier. And then you can do some sort of overlay in here too. So it's really nice. It's fast. You can use it on your mobile device as well. So it's great. And then Photoshop Express is great as well. It's a lighter version of Photoshop. So since we're going to be talking about branding, I wanted to bring over here in the plus section here. And if you click logo, since we're just getting started with Express, I wanted to share some of the logo templates that you can be using. let's say you're just starting and you want to maybe create your own logo in Express and you don't want to hire a designer. You can do it here. They have a bunch of different ones. It looks like they have over 1,000 logo templates that you can use and tweak. And this one is kind of cool. You can definitely edit it, change the font, use different assets. Assets are found here. So let's say flowers. You just type and look in here, and there's a bunch of different ones. So you can change and remove that. So it's totally customizable. It's fun. And the great thing about this, you can also change the font here if this is not what you want. You can download, well, actually, you can use the pull down.
It pulls, if you have the full suite, it'll pull from your fonts that you've added in there, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Because I've got a couple of, like, I love the Heritage font suite of fonts, and it's all in there. So it's a nice feature.
Yes. I like that. And then when you do have the membership, you can access all the Adobe fonts and you can use it for free. You don't have to pay royalty fees or anything like that.
Yeah.
So you can definitely turn it into a logo if you want to. You're not going to be penalized. If you want to use this design asset as a logo, that's okay. That was one of my questions when we had a meeting in Adobe. I said, well, what if one of my clients want to use a logo I built in Adobe Express? And they said, yeah, it's totally fine. So you can definitely use it. You have the full right when you have the membership. So
that's nice.
While we are talking about logos, I wanted to see, for those that are tuning in live, and I'm going to go look in the comment section. Okay. So I have a surprise. Anybody out there that would like to throw in a sample logo, your business logo, and we can do a mini makeover using Adobe Express. So if you are watching and if you want like a little tweak and logo makeover using Adobe
I see a hand up. I see a hand up.
You do? Matt. I can't see it.
Hey, Matt is willing. Let me get him in the live chat so I can get him access here.
I can't see the comments.
Hey, Matt, let's see how we can get your logo sent over to May real quick.
Okay. Can you send it to me, Alicia?
I sure can.
Hi, Matt. Oh, Matt's
all right.
busy.
We see Matt. Hey, Matt, nice shirt, man.
Hey, thank you.
How are you?
All right.
Doing pretty good. Can you hear me
okay?
Oh,
yeah. Send it.
I sure can.
To me. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Gonna Facebook message you.
Perfect.
Awesome.
We'll get you next time, Tom. You're too slow. You're right.
Yeah, I was just talking about this today too, man. Like this thing, I made on vacation. I made like an Adobe Express. Like I've been messing with it, watching what y'all talk about.
Yeah.
And literally trying to, like, when I had this really cool photo, I put some really neat blinking stuff with the Adobe Express, and then I dropped my logo on there, and it was just kind of like little dud looking. Took away all the color. Pop.
So I have the logo. I'm going to remove the flower, and I'm removing everything else in here because we don't need
and
that.
So while you're doing that, I'm just going to talk a little bit about, last time we met, we talked about the importance of branding and your logo, and does it grab somebody when they see it, right? I mean, we in the makerspace see a ton of logos. Some are really vibrant and some are overdone, and some just, you can't really get what they're trying to sell. So your logo and your branding is super important, and you can definitely catch the last series we had on the live stream, but everybody should be, open to revisiting their logo and tweaking it up.
Okay, so we do have Matt's logo, and I'm going to ask Matt a few questions. So can you, kind of like paint the picture, why this logo, why ELC Creations?
Yeah, so basically, ELC, it kind of works with like engraving and laser cutting, but also that's my three kids' initials, so it's Evelyn, Levi, and Cade. And I've talked about this with people before, and it's kind of goes back to what Alicia said last week with like having a story and a connection back to your logo and what you want people to remember about you. So Evelyn, Levi, and Cade are the reason I have the company. I got to pay for their college. I'm an English teacher, so I mean, I get by, but still, having the side hustle is real. And so the tree is just all about the growth and those little lines and the dots. A friend of mine has no idea what laser engraving is, but he's a graphic designer, and he's like, "Hey, man, I'll make this for you real quick and cheap." And I was like, "Yeah, that's what I need." And so that's what those lines are. But every time I make those lines in any of my products, like I'm trying to see if I got anything sitting around, but I can't. Wasn't really thinking I'd be here right now. So anyways, but it's just like really tough to see the lines, and I don't know, it's just kind of drab. So that's like a really good laser file.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a good laser file, but like to kind of go back to what you guys talked about last week, which is like, okay, now that you want to revamp it, what's the point? Why?
Yeah.
I just need it to pop a little bit more and have people see it and go, ooh, I want to explore that guy's page or see something,
So thanks for sending this over and for trying this out tonight. So I think I'm going to go ahead and try my best to quickly recreate something for you, something fun, something fresh, something trendy. So now I know ELC means a lot to you. I'm going to keep that. And I think that's super important. Do you like the circle shape?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to load.
I'm not like stuck to it.
We can keep it. My website is
the main reason for that was just for like when I'm posting on like Instagram and Facebook, it kind of fits nicely in that circle, but
okay, got it.
I've never saw anything else either. That's what I told the guy. I want something inside a circle, and he was like, check.
Let's see. Something is going on.
The internet gremlins are after you.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want me to play with Matt's logo. What is happening?
Did you pay your bill, May?
I did. Let me open another tab, maybe.
My day job, I work with a lot of APIs and applications and stuff like that, and everything's cloud-based, right? So you never know when there's funky stuff going on.
They're probably doing some sort of what do you call this? Hold on.
Update.
Yeah. Every time they do an update, something is happening. All the Adobe folks are working because it's early over there where they are. They're in California.
Where are the developers for Adobe? Do you know?
Well, some are in California and some are like somewhere else. It was working earlier. Sorry, guys. I don't know what's happening. Promise, it's not like this. Maybe Adobe doesn't want me
close to getting a revamp.
I know. See, this is live, you guys. We're not making this up. Yeah. Something is happening. My internet.
So while you're trying to get that to refresh, I'll just tell you, I've been using Adobe Express for maybe 2 months.
Yeah.
And a lot of the people in the Laser Lounge can see how all of my photos now I've pimped them out. Basically, they look much better. So
yes,
I'm taking a picture and the fonts and the placement, and it's not because of my own design. I'm going in there and using templates. And so if I have a picture of a cutting board or something small, it's easy just to go in there and throw backgrounds of Christmas setting or a beach setting. And then there's complementary font settings that go with it. So it's been a huge plus for me. I enjoy it a lot. And you can do it from your phone too, right? Don't you do yours on your phone?
You can do it on your iPad. So I'm using a different browser. Something's going on with my Chrome. I have Chrome because StreamYard only works on my Chrome browser. So since he loves the round shape, and under the shapes option on the left-hand side, this side is loaded with a lot of different assets that you can use for free. So we are going to look for circles, and I think I like this one. And don't worry about the colors first. And changing that to white. I like to start with black. I just want to see it right away, how it's going to look like. I'm just thinking for simplicity's sake. And for under shapes, I know Matt likes the tree for growth. That's a representation. So I'm going to do tree in the search field. And I know Matt, where are you from? You're from
I'm from Plant
you're in
City,
Florida,
Florida.
right? Yep.
Yeah, so we got palm trees, but our town's the winter strawberry capital of the world. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
So
We got a question online too, May.
Yeah.
Can you schedule to more than one social platform when you go to schedule it to go post at a certain time?
I think so.
Yeah, I think you can too.
You need to have a business. It needs to be a business account. You can't do a creator account.
Okay. I think I've scheduled stuff to go to the Facebook group and then also YouTube before and Instagram. So I'm pretty sure you can, Emily.
Hold on. Okay, I think I see something.
Yeah, I can say that I've done that before, cross posting.
Yes.
Okay,
I think I'm seeing something. I'm seeing a lot of options here, but obviously we're not going to give him a Christmas tree or a pine tree. I don't know if palm trees really, goes with that. So I'm thinking something modern. I like this one. Definitely you can tweak it later on, because then what's great about this, guys, I can share this with Matt. You see this option right here? I can share this with Matt and then he can tweak it on his own at a later time. So I'm going to keep the tree up there. I can copy and paste with the Control C and then Control V, or I can go select and this plus button right here, you can create another copy and resize that. You don't even have to hold the shift key or anything. So I think I want that shape and I'm going to copy that shape. And what's great about this, even though you're not a designer, I don't know if you guys can see the little dotted lines. It looks like a little teal color. So that's like your working guide. I like that because you can kind of see the spacing in between all the little elements. And so up here, when you select all, you can even do that. And then you can select a line from the bottom and you now know that's the right.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to ask a question I know that a lot of makers are thinking right now. Can you export any of this to an SVG or do you need Illustrator?
No, you guys are too excited. Let me get to it.
Yeah.
Let me use this and
like I'm already sitting here thinking, how do I turn this into a laser
know the
file?
next question.
For $10 a month, can you imagine? You could have light design.
You guys, just be cool for a second. Let me finish. You guys are too excited. Okay. I think
is
I like
it water
this.
or is it Tito's? I don't know.
Hey. So don't worry about that because I can clean this up later. So don't pretend the little excess lines aren't there, okay? Because I'm going to do my magic later on. So I'm going to delete your logo. Sorry. Bye, old logo.
How about you telling me not to judge her and I'm just sitting here like, this is so cool.
So we are going to type.
And as she's, doing that, the nice thing about the collaboration is May and I share some of the designs that she's helping me with the laser lounge. And then I can go in there and tweak them or pull them. And so it's great for, cross country collaboration. And then the other thing that's nice about it, and this kind of gets back to Emily was asking a question about, doing the shares, you can schedule them. So if you're going on vacation and maybe you are a Facebook group owner and you want to post something every Saturday, right? So sell it Saturday, you can schedule it. You can leave and be gone and schedule it for Saturday and it'll post for you automatically. So that's a
that's really
very
cool.
nice feature.
That's
Yeah.
what I've done when I left for vacation. I had 2 weeks worth of posts.
She's way more
That's what I
organized
was
than I
learning
am.
while on vacation.
Well,
Yeah.
not recently. I've been a little slack. So
Oh, that's
I
fancy.
think that type of lettering looks readable, I think, from far away, and it's interesting.
It would engrave well because it's bold.
Yes, and it's just I don't know. It's a little modern, so I'm gonna do creations. I can spell correctly.
She's bringing me
And-
to
So
the
in the
21st century up
chat,
in here.
yeah. So why don't in the chat, you guys that are watching, we've got like 27 viewers. What do you use for your kind of design tool? And I know you might use something separate for your laser files, but what do you use for like your graphics design work for photos, etc.? So let's just go ahead and let us know. I'm just curious because before this, I was doing all this in Illustrator and doing it an export as a JPEG, and it was a pain.
I use different ones. I use Adobe Illustrator on my iPad, Adobe Illustrator on my desktop, and then pair that with Lightburn. And then I've done Procreate as well. And then now I'm adding Adobe Express just because it's so easy. And I have a lot of assets over here in different shapes that I can use. And I'm just gonna just blow your minds just a little bit. Okay, so Matt, I have one more question. I know what ELC
What's up?
stands for, but do you want to add laser creations or just leave it creations?
I know like right now I've got 2 different designs. One that says ELC Creations, so that way it's nice and clear and legible. And then the other one I've got says engraving and laser cutting on it somewhere. So that's one of those things like I
think
kind of
that's a
don't
bit too
know. Like
long.
that's where like I'd ask, what do you
Yeah.
think?
I would.
I like the cleaner.
Yeah, I would.
Because
I
on a
would
business card or
probably-
something, it's a little too much.
Yeah, you could do this. I think this is okay. It's not too crazy.
Does it?
And
Let me ask you something, May. From a like I'm just Paint Ranch Creations because I may make something that's not laser related. It feels like it doesn't keep you in a certain lane,
That's
right?
true. So I think it depends on what you're trying to carry under your brand. Are you just carrying everything laser related, or are you also doing a mixture of other things? Like I know you have a lot of tools in your gigantic tool shop.
Right.
So
Like paint
you don't
creation,
want to
you never
limit
know what she's gonna come
yourself.
up with.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
want to limit yourself. So I think that's great. I think that's good. I am not going to worry about those intersecting lines for a second. I am going to change this to black. And
Yeah, I'm with Sherry. You can leave laser off.
remove laser off. Okay.
I like it better just creations.
Yeah.
So you can
I'm gonna
hit
tell you
undo.
right now, I'm not the most makery person, but you never know.
Something happened. Okay. Something happened.
But do you see, users, how on the left, all those font social types, those templates for text alone? That's what I love about this, because you can just throw that over a picture and use that layout and just easily, it does the design for you, or it gives you the ability to do your own.
And if you need a little bit of a design help on under the text option, you can do a circle, a half circle. You can, change the direction of the circle. You can do a grid. And I like this one. That's kind of like my favorite.
That's cool.
So
what I think is neat too is the layers are actually shown to you right there.
Yes.
You can tweak the stuff
right
you
here.
want to tweak
So
as you go.
You can move all those things.
I didn't know that was there.
Yes.
What?
And
Holy crap.
the great thing about this, I'm going to share you guys. Look.
Yeah.
Font recommendations. If you can't make up your mind, like there's so many fonts. I love
that's
all
cool.
of them.
Yeah.
So you can
Yeah.
explore. So whatever you have selected here, it will give you font recommendations for that font family.
Yeah, it's nice.
So that's
It's almost
fun.
like spoon feeding you some design options.
Yes. And then
That's
I've
what I
taught
need.
Alicia this one. It's the font shapes. And this one is fun, but we can revisit this at another time. So are
Yeah.
you guys ready? Are you
Yeah,
guys ready?
I like it.
Okay, so it's fun, it's readable. I think I'm liking this direction. Now I think I want to tweak it further in Adobe Illustrator, just because I love Adobe Illustrator.
And
So
let
I
me,
can
before you go there,
download-
May, I want to show you, do something from you before you go there, because I think
Yeah.
it's really powerful.
Yeah.
The animation tab. So
Oh,
let's say
yes.
you wanted to do something like this is great for people that are posting on Facebook a lot. You can animate it so that, and then you'll download it as a movie file so that when you post it, it's doing action. That's easy to do.
Slick.
Yeah, very sweet. Anyway,
What?
sorry for jumping in on you.
Oh,
I just
no,
wanted
you're
to,
totally fine. And
I use that a lot.
I also have other things. I think from what I've heard, there are more animation options coming. They have it on the roadmap for Adobe Express. So just, I can't share everything, but there will be more. But you can download, how fun is this? You can download that, right? And I can go,
And that just
let me
pops
share.
onto a post and goes nuts.
Yeah, so I'm going to stop sharing that screen for a second. And
That's
I'm going
cool.
to share my, okay. Can you guys see my Illustrator?
Yep.
Okay, so that's my client. I've been working on that all day. So look at Matt's logo in Adobe Illustrator. So in
Okay.
Adobe Illustrator, you do have, I don't know if you guys can see.
You save that as a PDF, right? Is that
That's
what
a
it came in
PDF.
as?
So
Okay.
now it's a full working file. You can laser
Oh, look
it,
at
but
that.
since I wanna do something for Matt and I want this to be a working logo, I'm going to expand that. Oops. There's a bunch of hidden.
You know, a lot of people are, I don't want to use the word turned off. They're scared about using Illustrator because of the learning curve. What advice do you give to people that, you know, maybe are apprehensive to jump in? Is there tutorials on the Adobe side or?
Oh yeah, they have plenty of tutorials there. It's so easy to work with. Once you get the hang of it, everything. Yeah, I know a lot of people love silhouette. It's just I don't like it. I'm just used to having more control in Illustrator. I feel like. So now that I have Matt's logo here, oh, I know Alex from Laser Everything have talked about another option. Is it Affinity? I've never used that. Any of the people use that?
I
I
haven't.
don't know. Okay, so now in Adobe Illustrator, I know if we import that in Lightburn, that's a problem.
Yeah.
I mean, you can fix it in Lightburn, but I'm just going to fix it here.
Yeah.
So that's a quick action in Adobe Illustrator. Actually.
So you could have the
There's so much
$10.
stuff to learn.
You
Yeah,
can
you could have
buy the $10 and get vectors for free.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Once you send it over to Lightburn, then you can do your unions, etc.
Yes. So I'm going to copy that and I'm going to remove and I'm going to paste in place and I'm going to remove, paste in place, and I'm going to remove. And with the selection, oops, I'm just going to remove the tails that we don't like and then put the bar back together.
Okay,
So
nice.
now I can marry everything and make sure that we have.
Oh, that looks cool.
0
I like that.
inner
It's nice
something.
and bold, and it will engrave well and bounce off of something.
That's right. And so, Matt, do you want to include some sort of established year for your business, or you want to leave it out?
Up to you, man. Like that's one of those things where you could. I don't know. What do you think? What do you guys think?
That's
We've
kind of
only been
like a
around for
big
like
trend
3. I
right
think this is year
now.
3.
Yeah, I don't mind having it there. It's kind of nice to have. Well,
What
why
is
don't
it
we
you're
do
doing
this?
right there?
Yeah, why don't we do this? We will add it, and then once you get the file, you can take it off. How's that?
That works.
What's your EST year?
2019. Yep.
Okay.
I had to think for a minute. By the way, Alicia, you described me the same way my wife described me, which is bold and bouncing off of people and stuff. That's pretty much it. Like that's all I got.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, Alex agreed. He does use Affinity Designer. May.
Okay. So I have everything ready to go. I am going to
Oh, that's cool.
create outlines. So now I have a laser friendly file and I have a full vector. So I'm going to save this on my computer and I'm going to say ELC. And this will be ELC logo.
Ooh, that's
And
fancy.
I'm going to save. So when you're paying for your logo, just make sure you ask for all the different styles. I like
Yeah.
AI. You can do save as .eps, and then definitely ask for. I'm going to do save as a PNG, so it would be black. So I don't know if you guys can see this. Can you guys see this little screen?
Yep.
So now that's a transparent background. And
nice.
we can work on the colors later. I just kind of want to show you how it looks like all black. So we're going to do white just because we like to use that. It's a nice overlay. So we're going to select all of that and change it to white. And I'm going to export that white. And I don't know if you can see it. We know there's no background, so that's good to go. I'm going to save this on the computer again. We are giving Matt an all white EPS. And we are going to give him a
like
.ai file.
Christmas up in here.
Right?
I was going to say, I'm thinking, man, getting a free logo design,
You
export
got
it out.
free everything. Okay, now we're going to jump in. We are going to jump in and create a brand. Since I have the full access,
Yeah.
I'm going under brands.
Okay. Make sure that's green.
Oh, shoot. I keep forgetting.
That's fine. So this is where it's powerful, right, mate? You can share a picture and put your brand, you upload it and you put it over everything that you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So
this is what I need to do next.
So once you develop a brand, can you guys see this now?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to create Matt's brand from scratch. Okay. So I'm going to upload. So when you hover over here, you can do a JPEG or a .png. And since we have that, I am going to do an all black. We know it's there. And we can also pick a color. What's your favorite color, Matt? You have a favorite color?
Navy blue and gold, if you can.
Navy blue. Oh, I love navy blue too. I'm not sure if that's the right navy. I'm just going to do that. And then for the font, we're going to do that. You see how that looks? Your brand style is
Oh, yeah, I like that.
you see that? And then
That's
I can
cool.
also try and do the white as well. You see how it just transforms
Yeah.
all your posts. So now when you create a template and you select your brand, it will automatically pick the colors, you can place your
Oh,
logo.
really?
Yes.
That's really
Huh.
cool.
So you don't have to always remember it. So if you have a specific font that you want to use, you can pick
Yeah.
your fonts here. And then if you don't see
Oh,
anything that you
nice.
like, you can add your own font. So this is kind of like how you build your look and feel for your brand.
Okay, that's nice.
I think I'm going to stick with
And then
white
can you
first.
do like
Yeah.
yeah,
White.
can you do different colors and stuff and have like two different colors?
Yeah.
Like if you wanted to have like let's say a piece of wood, like I've got like
Yeah.
an olive board and black looks really nice with that, and then like a cup that's red, you know.
Yes. You can
That
definitely do that. So
yeah.
let's see. We are going to name
That's
this
like
brand. That's not the right navy, but so now you can add more logos here. If you have a full color, and you can add more
oh.
colors here. So this type of blue, you can get different shades. You can edit and you can add more colors if you like. So, you
So they
see
give
how
you like a whole palette then.
Yes. So you can do like a dark, a medium, a light, because you don't want it to be all dark. You want some sort of contrast, a light for different things. So that's kind of like how you do it. So now that we have developed a brand format, a free brand format, I'm going to do a pretend post. Let's
Okay.
say Matt is ready to explode and tell the world that, he just rebranded his business. So I am going to select, I think I'm going to go home and I think I want to do an Instagram post for Matt.
I'm down.
Okay. So you can look for different options here if you want to do that, or you could just start with your logo. So when I go under logos, you see this, it says B, apply your logo. Where is Matt? Oh my gosh. How come I don't see him? I just added your logo. Maybe because I'm signed in, it's me.
It's the gremlins coming back, man.
I know, they're back. But anyway, this is kind of how you do it. You can place your logo here. I'm going to upload it since I saved it, just for sake. So I have the logo here. This is the .png. And if you want to change this color, you can go under filters and you can change it. This is the duotone, so you can change that.
Oh
If you
wow,
want,
look at that.
you can change the contrast.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes, so you can play with it. You can even add a background if you want. You can do grayscale. You could do, you can lighten it. You can colorize. You can do all those things. You can blur it. You can enhance it, whatever you want to do. I think since I can't pull up Matt's logo, I'm just going to delete
Just
this
try
one.
yours. Yeah.
I'm going to try mine, and I'm going to select
Yeah, that's cool.
Downtown Raleigh. Since we already gave him a free B logo, I'm going to do one for myself. So I think I want to do Downtown Raleigh. I think I saw a building here once. Okay. I think that's cool. That's actually the building I promoted years
This is
ago.
wild to me that all this is here.
I know. And
Yes.
look at that. That's 3,000 photos for Raleigh, North Carolina. So the data set is huge.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's really incredible. And you see the crown, that means
Yeah.
that's premium.
I used to go into Google and go look for pictures and do, what is it? Command Shift 4 and then go place it in Illustrator. This is so much easier.
Okay, so I'm trying to see. That's the park we go to a lot. I'm trying to see downtown. Oh, I didn't type the right word, downtown Raleigh. This is what I want. So now I can do add background. It just made it bigger.
Resized it, huh? Yeah.
Yes. And then I can add my logo on there.
Wow,
So it
that's
knows to go
wild, dude.
transparent. How did it know to go with that one instead of
I preloaded that in the logos
Okay.
when I was building my brand, and then I
Yeah.
can replace it if I want it to be color.
Oh,
But the color
okay.
doesn't work. And
Yeah.
then you can replace it with all black as well.
See,
But
this
for
is
right-
where
Oh,
I
yeah.
think this tool can be super powerful because you can go and upload a photo of your, let's say you're doing a Tumblr, okay?
Mhm.
And you correct me if I'm wrong here, May, but let's say you go take a picture of your Tumblr,
Yeah.
you put it on a white background, so you get whatever junk is behind it, you clear it out, and then you could go put that Tumblr in a setting on the beach, and then
Yeah.
you could easily go throw your logo just like she did in the corner
Okay.
within
So
like 5 minutes.
yes. So you guys are looking at all my campaigns. Jeez. Okay. So this is a hand-drawn design that I did. My favorite product right now are the metal pint cups. So you see this. That's just a picture. And this is a background image from Adobe Express.
What?
So it looks like it was staged. And then here's
Okay.
another fun one.
That's like Harry Potter stuff.
So here's another fun
Yeah.
one. This is a design I did for my hometown collection. So this is not the actual engraving, but just to show people that I have different cities, I can change that. And so this is my IG post. I don't know if you've seen my Instagram post recently, but I did launch that a few weeks ago. And then if I want to change the size, I can easily go on the right-hand side. It says resize. So now you can change it to post for Instagram, Instagram story, Instagram portrait,
Oh,
and then you can do Instagram landscape. I guess you could do that if you want to do some sort of cover for a landscape video. You can do a Facebook post. It's a little big, but definitely you just need to kind of resize. You can make a thumbnail for your YouTube channel.
see,
And you
so this is where I messed up. Like watching your first video a long time ago got me so inspired that I like jumped into Adobe Express and was just did exactly what Alicia said. And I was at the beach and I put my logo in there, and that's when I kind of realized like, and I had my big white and black logo on this really beautiful beach photo, and it was such a dud. And then being able to make it transparent would be cool, but then I didn't realize you could do all of this. So I've got this tiny little square photo, and it chopped my shot all up and everything. So this is huge,
oh
man.
no. Well,
Yeah, it's nice.
now you just rebranded. So I mean, you have all the
Yeah.
elements. I just made all the assets for you, and you can apply it to anything you want. And then if you're trying to do a mock-up, let's say glass, my trick would be changing the opacity on this side.
Okay, yeah.
You see how harsh that looked?
Yeah.
If you move that a teeny bit down and then resize it correctly,
Yeah. Looks like what it would look like
That-
if you really did
that
engrave
works. Yeah, that works.
Right.
Okay, so now that you
Like an
know
actual
how
product.
to resize, there's a whole bunch. I don't know. Gosh, I don't use Snapchat. I don't. Alicia does. She does all
I
those
do.
dancing emojis.
That's
You
where I
can-
get my dancing Alicia with the laser glasses.
That's right. So you can do Twitter post, and then let's see, print. You can do a flyer if you're trying to maybe win a business. You can do a poster. You can do a 5x7 card. You can design a little greeting card if you want, or a thank you card. A lot of templates here, guys.
Hey, we have a question.
Yeah.
Kim's asking, where did you get the picture of the glass there? Is that from the photos in in Express?
Yes. Yes. Okay, let me show you guys. I'm going to resize this back to Instagram. And let me see. This is way too big. Okay. So now we have
Like change it to like a margarita or something like that. Is that easy to do?
yeah, absolutely. Hold on. Let's see. So
Margarita.
you have to look for the right
glass. Yeah.
the right glass. So it might be a little
Oh, there's
hard.
one right
Wait,
there. Yeah.
that might be a little too hard. So then I don't know. This doesn't work quite well for some reason.
Well, but it's a good example of showing how you can flip out the picture
exactly.
easy.
But
I mean, look how quick you were. You could have easily made 2 different product photos within, a minute.
I'm beginning to love bourbon, so let's try a bourbon glass. Okay. And I can change the opacity. That's probably too light. I'm going to change it to something different.
Yeah, so all of you guys on the Laser Lounge, when you see the Whiskey Wednesdays, you know that I'm tearing this thing up. This is where I'm coming to make it. Now you know the tricks.
So there you go, guys.
Right.
Obviously, that's not the right opacity. But if you tweak it just a teeny bit, I mean, it works. And let me stop sharing this for a second. Let me go back to StreamYard.
We're getting everybody jazzed up about cocktails.
Yeah, I'm going to share my website. Let's just see if where's StreamYard? I'm going to share my website. Chrome tab. Okay. So can you guys see my website?
We sure can.
I'm going to type glass. Do you guys see that?
Yeah, so it's pretty easy for you with that tool to be able to go through those different pictures.
Yes, exactly.
Cool.
So all my retailers
that,
can
man?
see it. They can order. So it's nice. I'm missing a few more designs. I just need to sit down and design all of them. But it's been just an insane, I guess it's blowing up. My hometown collection is serving me well. Let me just put it that way. So I'm going to stop my screen. And I think we've covered a whole bunch.
Yeah.
And I think we've gone over. But I am going to send Matt a full package, a complete package.
Woo!
You'll have your logos, all your different assets. You'll have your PNG file, your Illustrator file, your PDF file. And then tomorrow, maybe you can share if I did a good job preparing the file so you can load it in Lightburn.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
thank you, May,
for
for being so generous. That's awesome.
Yeah, thank
Any
you so
questions?
much. That's awesome.
Yeah, any questions online that May could answer about Adobe Illustrator, either the full Creative Cloud suite or Illustrator specifically? Got a couple of minutes left.
Yeah.
Matt, do you have any questions for her? Have you been using do you use the actual tool?
Yeah, so like literally when May posted her, like way back when she posted the first like Adobe ambassador content, I was like super stoked to go try that. I think it was like a month and a half ago or something like that. So I started playing with it, and like I said, it was not pretty, but I got stuff made. But what was really cool too is like she said how easy it is, but there's so much stuff, like you really do need to sit there and take time to play with it. And watching her do it, like I said, that just filled in like 2 or 3 puzzle pieces right there for me. But kind of what Kim said up here in the chat was this is to promote water bottles. Like the fundraisers I do at schools, that's one of the big things is sending a coach something and saying, here's what it could look like really quickly. is just easy money, because when they can see it, they want
Yeah.
they want in. So that's how you rope people in and get that money. So
Yeah.
thank you very, very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm glad I can help.
Super time saver, big time saver using this. So let's see if we have any. Well, listen, we're 5 minutes from an hour, and I think we had great content tonight, and so we went longer than we normally would. But when the content's flowing and we're having some good visuals, it's all worth it. So I want to say thank you, May, for giving a
Yes,
demo
thank
again,
you.
and I appreciate it. And she'll share some of the links to get you hooked up and set up. Again, she's a brand ambassador for Adobe, which is. They reached out to her and said, "Hey, we'd love to have you as a brand ambassador." So that just speaks loudly to her skill set and what they saw. And thank you, Matt, for actually volunteering your
Right.
logo.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you
Thank
for
you,
sending
guys.
your logo.
Yeah.
You
And
kidding
then
me?
I
Like
wanted to give
Christmas in July, baby.
I know. So I wanted to give a shout out to South Bay Creations. I got all my stickers today. So thank you,
Whoa.
Jason. Whoop, whoop.
Oh, nice.
So Jason, get you hooked up. South Bay Creations with the stickers. So anyway, thanks to our
There you
sponsor, Thunder Laser USA, and thanks for everybody who joined in tonight. Again, we're going to get our cadence down where we can bring this to you. And we want it to be just like this, just a chilling out in the lounge, showing some things. Hopefully some people will learn some stuff, and everybody goes away with learning and seeing something new and different to try. So you guys have a wonderful week. Welcome to the month of August, and we'll see you around on our Facebook pages and our podcast lounges. Thanks, guys.